week. So let me get this up here and get this out of the way somehow. Okay. All right. So here I'm on week 2. I assume you got there because you mentioned Google Docs, so it looks like you're getting into the right place. This here, the bullet points are just the brief checklist of the things you're doing. They don't have links in them typically, because to find out more information, to be able to actually do the different activities, you need to go read down further. So these bullet points should match up with the work here. So blog URL, you're all set with that. Yes. There was some reading that I'd like you to do. That's actually on the blog, but there are links here to it. So it brings you there. There are 4 or 5 pages to read. The Google Docs is, so you're in the fully online class, so you just have to click this green that gets you into the Google Docs. So the instructions are here. And then people have posted paragraphs here. The next step was to make comments on some, after you write your paragraph about a messy room, the next step was to make some comments on somebody else's. And to do that, you're just going to highlight, and then the person's name pops up. So you'd want to look for somebody who didn't have comments posted already. If for some reason it doesn't look like everybody has their paragraphs up yet, so hopefully there are a couple here that still need to be commented on. Or you can look back a little bit later. And then the final step is to do a revision, both for level of detail, organization, all that sort of thing, as well as proofreading, as best you can to make things grammatically correct. Okay, so that's that. Essay 1, I apologize, I was a little bit late getting that up, but it is up now. For Essay 1, we'll talk about, let's see, you're in the online class. In my Zoom class, I'm going to talk about it on Tuesday. In next week's post, which I'll try to get up Sunday, I'll have some more information about writing personal essays and some more considerations, for that genre. But the assignment itself is here. I thought normally I start with a personal essay of some kind and then get to more public sort of writing as we go through the course. I also like to start with an essay where we're not doing research or you're not having to incorporate other texts, so you're writing from your own personal experience here. I thought, given the fact that the book that we're reading is going to look at how we can be good ancestors for people in the future, I thought with this personal essay we might think about our own ancestors and what they have given us in a variety of ways. So the first thing that came to my mind was writing about grandparents or great-grandparents. Some people don't have or know everybody biologically has grandparents, but you may not have had much connection with them or any connection with them. So I have a couple other options, thinking about your connections to the past, your connections to your culture or your community. Typo here. So there's some questions or in suggestions here in this brainstorming section. The draft for the rough draft is not due until not this week, but the end of week 3. So I believe that's September 25th. But I wanted you to start thinking about this and to be able to get something, to start collecting up some details, start thinking up what your different approaches might be. So the last part of the assignment was to capture some of that in writing and to put it on the blog so you could share it with other people, and so that I could give you some feedback. This can be, if you pre-write typically using pen and paper, you can do that and then take a picture of it and upload it, or you can do some free writing, or you can sketch something, you can collect up some photographs, anything that would serve as this pre-writing. I suppose, one possibility, you could even do something audio and, talk to a parent or grandparent and record that might be an option. So any kind of way that you could capture some initial thoughts on what you might write about. You don't have to, you might have several different things that you're collecting some stuff about if you're split. Try to, keep your options open while you're doing this pre-writing stage. So don't settle on the first thing that you think of. Consider what all your options might be. Okay, hope this helps. I'm going to stop this and save it and send it off to you shortly. And I need to shut this off. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.